So my name is John the Green. This is my week one assignment for Mobile Frameworks 2. We were basically getting started with dealing with the Twitter framework and really for the most part getting back into coding after not, truly being in an Xcode environment for the last month or so, depending on the class that you had. So, we're all kind of rusty, I think. I think I'm pretty rusty with this one because I had a lot of trouble, but as you can see, I have the first page loaded up where it has the time as well as a post, refresh text 3, refresh text 2, refresh test, posted from Hummingbird, which is the name of the app right here. And then second test tweet, test post with Twitter app. All these from posts. I don't really have a Twitter account, so I had to make this just for the class. These refresh test posts came from me trying to refresh my app, but the refresh feature I couldn't get to work correctly. A bunch of hangups kept on happening. It was getting close, so I had to, cut my losses in that one, as well as a user detail view. The regular detail view I have working when you click the actual tabs, but I mean the columns, but the user profile for some reason I was trying to just segue this button to view, and that wasn't working. Just controls. I had this control dragged it to a view controller that I made that would include all the data for the user profile, but it didn't want to do that. I even made sure that it wasn't segueing or that I had anything else that was attached to, so that was just a pain in the butt. But let me show you what happens. Obviously, I click this and it sends me to detail view with a picture and the same information from that column. Same thing with the rest of them. For the column is a back button, obviously, because of the navigation view. And then there's the add button right here. Post it from Hummingbird, which is the app. I guess I'll show you if I were to say, okay, this is my posting example. Post that, and then I were to run this app again. Post it from Hummingbird. Oh, I guess it didn't actually do the text. Need to fix that part as well. Well, at least it comes up there though. Oh no, I know what it is. It's not the label isn't long enough probably for something that huge. Think about it. But yep, that's it. I'll show you my codes. You see what's going on. All right, this is my storyboard. Obviously, navigation view, table view, detail view. Let me see, Twitter table. All of the frameworks loaded. Basically, this was the add the post function that I made, that add button. There wasn't its own I think view will appear or view did load function that you taught us during the assignment, but I made a button for us and added myself so it didn't constantly pop up every time I started the app. Down here is this is just I made this like an attempt to do a refresh with it. That's why that's there. It's not really needed anymore, but I was consistently using it, I think, through other parts of the app. But this is just showed us the account store, and the basic code that comes along with the frameworks that we need to actually get things going. This is the array I used right here for all the data and Twitter cell data is the actual class type for everything that I was accepting. You can see there. All right, go down here. You have this check that you had to do to make sure that there's uh, at least one Twitter account there, and there's like no Twitter. If there's no Twitter accounts on the phone, then obviously this check will make sure and won't bother going through everything else. This is a check that is at least greater than 0, which would be 1. Let me see. This is grabbing the first Twitter account right there. Current account, AC account, Twitter account 0, which is going to be the first one. This is the URL we're going to, and this plugging in any requests right here that we made. And this is basically the meat and potatoes of it right here. This is just the response data type. Well, that's not the not response data type, but this is the response data we're receiving back, and everything else that goes into doing a request, which this is just basically uh, all of the JSON data parsed and basically the pieces that I needed, selected. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. There's the created, the text, profile image, all that stuff that's for the sales, but there's also the stuff in here that I wanted to add to the user pages, the name, friends count, followers count, descriptions. And if I were to uncheck these comments right here and run this, you will see when everything comes up, you see I parsed it correctly. But that's my app. This is the stuff from previous months with the table view, so that's not really important. But this was my assignment. So you see I had issues, obviously, but I think it's mainly because of being rusty, like getting that stuff to work. Because getting a second detail view picture for my username seems pretty simple. As far as it's also refreshing, the data seems pretty simple. Something shouldn't be hard to do, but I think because me being rusty, has something to do with my lack or inability to figure that kind of thing out. But thank you for watching this video, and see you guys in the next Hangout meeting. Bye.